that's so weird. Why? I'm stupid. Okay, we're telling riddles right now. Oh yeah, you're gonna be famous now in like a year when I get this up. This is Jason. He's awesome. He's good at riddles and he's
doing the acting it out.
Yeah, again. The riddle is there's a man. He's just like lying in bed in a hotel and he's awoken by a knock on his door. He answers the door and then the man says, "Sorry, I thought this was my room," and leaves. So the man in the room goes back to bed and then he realizes something and he promptly calls hotel security. I was thinking to myself, like, what's the problem? And then he said, it's important to put yourself in the shoes of the stranger and think about what you did. So then we acted it out, so let's do it again. Okay, the door was propped open and I walked out and I was like, we got to make it real. So then I walked out and closed the door. Let's do this. Okay. See if you can figure this out. Pay attention to what I do if you want to solve the riddle. Why did the man call security or whatever? Sorry, I thought this was my room. Think about what I just did. The knocking and what I said. Maybe you can solve the riddle. All right, ready to reveal? Someone's solving it in there. We don't want to spoil it.
So we acted it out because it helps you put yourself in the shoes of like the robber, right? So it's like, why would you knock on your own door if you thought it was your own apartment or whatever?
Yeah.
Hotel room. It's like, why would you knock? So therefore, he's like a robber.
Yeah,
like,
therein lies the answer.
You have to ask like a lot of questions.
Okay.
There's this guy. He goes to this like really exotic, like kind of weird food restaurant. He like orders something, and then he shoots himself. Why does he shoot himself?
He ate something poisonous, maybe, and then he orders something, and then kills himself.
Yes.
He didn't eat it?
He did eat it.
He did eat it. Okay. He ate a person. That's like what I know from asking questions. I'm ordering something wrong in time. So what did he do in his past?
That's the key.
Hello.
Sorry?
No, Sick, you know, like commented that you said the taste of the soup is important.
Does he ever in the story know that he ate a person? Does he ever realize that?
Yes.
He does after eating it.
Yeah. Like, taste is super important, but
Does
it's
it
like,
taste like human? Does it taste like human in some way?
No, it doesn't.
What in the world?
It doesn't taste like.
How does he know it's a oh my god. Oh my god. Is it like, does it taste like urine or like poop or like
Yeah, you stumbled upon the key, my friend.
poop?
No, not poop. The fact that it doesn't taste like
human is the key.
It doesn't.
It does not taste like.
It's like ashes. It's like bone.
No.
Because it's a long time later, so it's like the person decayed.
Dude, no.
The other option was getting another soup.
No. Okay, no. When you ate the food.
We're almost at Pippin. I still haven't figured it out.
When I asked you to clarify, have you had albatross soup before? I asked you what or the what?
I thought I had it before, but really it was something else because they messed up. Yes. Okay, so the first time I had albatross soup, but you said I haven't had it before.
You haven't had.
Oh, you meant I haven't had the dish before, but I've ordered albatross soup and I had something else. You tricky little. I haven't had albatross soup before, but I've ordered it before. Or the man has ordered it before.
Yes.
So he knows what he thought tasted like albatross soup, but it was really human.
Yes.
He goes to the exotic restaurant, he orders the albatross soup, and it tastes different from before. So he knows that this time it's the right albatross soup, and then he realized that the first time he had albatross soup, it was human. That's it, right?
Kind of.
Basically? Okay.
There's a little bit more to it.
I told you it's super outside of the box and like crazy, but.
Well, now I'm scared to eat here because like
Pierogi.
dinner with the weekend squad.
It's like pierogi, but like.
I'm so close. I'm just missing a detail.
What did Jason just say about what do you need to find out?
He asked me why and where.
So.
I figured it out. Or I'll wait because they're telling another one to her. The group's splitting up because Hexy wants to go to Trader Joe's and then they want to go back. And we're just like, why not? Let's go. And I was about to leave with them, but then Lainey said she might make us food. Bye, friends. Okay, here's what happened. Here's what happened with the man. Ready? The man and the loved one, perhaps the wife, are on like a trip, maybe camping trip, let's say. They're in the wild. And then the wife's just gone. You know, the man doesn't see her anywhere. And they eat this soup, which he thinks is albatross soup. Thank you for your help, by the way. Thank you everyone for their help. So he eats the soup and then the wife's just gone. Time passes, he never sees the wife, whatever. And then he goes to some exotic restaurant sometime later, orders the albatross soup, and it doesn't taste like human. So he realizes that the first time he had quote unquote albatross soup, it wasn't actually albatross soup. It was his wife. And he makes a connection that his wife went missing and he was in the wild with perhaps one other person or maybe more, it doesn't matter. And that soup was his wife, and that's why he kills himself. Trader Joe's not the greatest place on earth. Trader Joe's is amazing. Hexy, what is this for? The aloe vera gel. What is it?
Fixing this.
Oh, what is it? What exactly does it do?
I have no clue.
You just put it on your skin and then...
Yeah, put it on my skin. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it does miracles. And if not, well, it's $3.
Guess who I see again? I see Daniel. Sorry, I got you this time. I've been trying for so long. Is this like a debriefing thing for a spot?
I just came because I was bored.
Jason has Laguna as his hall because he's gonna be an RA for that, and they got painted recently, so it looks awesome. All the halls are getting painted. I thought it was just Cascada.
Yeah, I think it's everything.
Yeah, it's everything. We get new paint, new towers, new bridge, like new everything. Alright, we're all just chilling in the common area now.
Pretty extreme in their own way, in their own teachings, in their own dichotomy.
Like what was with the dog filter? Like every single picture of a girl has a dog filter. It's gonna focus. Look at that. We were talking about sleep and how we have trouble. Jason said he has something that will blow our minds about sleep. So let's do this.
So if you think about it, sleep is the only thing that you do where you have to pretend that you're doing it before you can actually do it. You have to fake it until you actually go to sleep, basically.
It's
You
the
lay
only
there,
thing in the
close your
world.
eyes, don't say anything,
Wait.
don't move. There's nothing else that you do that's like that, where you have to actively like fake it the entire time, and then that leads into eventually doing it. I don't think there's anything else.
Wow.
Death.
I feel like when you die, you're not like actively like closing your eyes, and then it happens.
There's a lot of ways to die, so.
Like if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fake drowning and then like.
Oh my god, yeah. That's very specific.
So someone pick a number for me to look at, and someone pick a number for me to look at.
Here's the riddle. Jason gave us a kind of logic
Well,
puzzle.
that's
You and a friend
Stand
are
over
like
here. I'll
taken by this like
stand in the
evil
corner.
person because you're
There
caught
you go.
trespassing in a kingdom or
Yeah, I
something.
get to
You're
know.
put
I
in
get to
different
know what
cells,
mine
no
are.
communication. You can each see half of the like
And then
kingdom.
choose an-
They're either 10 or 13 total in both villages, right? Each day, each person gets one chance to guess the number.
And if
So-
you're not correct,
Then you die.
Then you die. So you
Yeah.
have to be completely certain that it's the
Yeah.
correct answer.
For example, if the total is 10, it doesn't have to be 5 and 5. It can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
3 on one side, 7 on the other, and also
Yeah.
any villages that you see are not seen by your friend. And
Yeah,
vice
because you
versa.
each see the half. So it's like this. We have, like, John Cena was my example partner. So we wrote all the possibilities down. We had, like, 10, 0, 9, 1, 8, 2, so on and so forth. And then we had, like, the 13 examples. But it can't be 13 and 0, because if you had 13, then you know the other person has 0. Same with 12, 1. If you had 12, you know that the total number has to be greater than 10. Same with 11 and 2. And then we figured it can't be 10, 0, because if the other person had 0, like we said before, they would have known that the fact we didn't say anything meant that we had 10.
Wait.
If that's- that's crazy.
If somebody had 9, it'd be obvious that it would be 13, so it couldn't be that, right?
7, 6.
7, 6.
7, 6,
13,
with 13 total.
13 total.
villages.
You all are correct.
Squad. John Cena on 3. 1, 2, 3. John Cena! He went to Trader Joe's and he got veggie sticks. I was like, did you get apple sticks? He's like, no, but I got apples. They're trying to wash their towels and stuff, and there's a big spider in it, apparently. Where? Where is it?
Oh my god, that is a big spider.
Wait. No. Stop. No, don't get me. No. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh my god, okay. Did you see it? It was right there. Hey, no. Hey, Close the door. Stop. No, it's gonna crawl under. Stop. Slow down. It's right there. It's on top.
in your head!
Give Gexsy the cap. Oh my god.
I was holding my towels like I was walking, and then I put it on like the actual washer, and I was just talking to Velma, and I was like, "What is that?" So it was in my towel the entire time while I was holding it. And
Have you ever walked into a spider web with an actual spider? Dude, you're the MVP for today. Like, oh my god.
Oh, hell no!
Hey, he's got it.
Does anyone need a hug? Is everyone?
that was an experience.
It's like, I'm not scared of getting bitten. They're just gross. They're like it's like a claw.
Too many legs, they move too fast.
Yeah.
It's not natural.
Oh my god, Velma just hooked us up with bubble wrap. She's from UC Hicago. Just kidding. UC Hicago. We're stress relieving right now after that spider.
I can't. I'm not strong.
I didn't patent it. It's my fault. They stole my method. I started twisting it, and then it makes us super. Here, let me just
I'm
demonstrate.
still over here. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Check this out.
Oh, it's all like.
Isn't that dope? This is what college finals week looks like.
What do? You insert the annotation of RIP headphone users.
Having fun. I feel bad. I like pulled it because I didn't know she was holding it, and I just ripped it out of her hand.
Isn't it?
Therapeutic.
Yeah, that word.
He's just trying to do his training, his online training. Say it again.
I'm sorry, Hexy.
No, say it loud, but he can't hear us.
Hexy! We're sorry about the noise.
Oh.
Listen.
Check this out. Check the twist method. He's just trying to do his training and we're just crashing bubbles. And he got rid of the spider for us. Like he's gonna be the best RA. Fernando came down here. He heard this and he thought it was ping pong and he came down because of the sound and now he's part of our group.
Wait, we're getting this.
Velma just brought it in.
Oh my god, Velma, thank you.
What did you think it was?
When I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on my toes, cut up.
Don't show my toes.
Quote, she said Low by Flo Rida. It's the song.
It's the song of the generation.
The song of the generation.
It totally is.
What generation are you a part of? UC Hicago, but she's actually at UC. She's one of the first year hires, so are you. And so is Mitchell. They're first year hires, they're like gonna be MCC. They haven't attended UCI yet, and they're already in staff training. Oh my god! You have to say what you said. Oh, no, you have to. What did you say about Low?
Low is the song of a generation.
I can't even look at you seriously. Like,
I see Jacob like secretly happy.
I know he's just judging us. He's like putting on his Twitter right now, so he's like, help me. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's Nick's coming to visit. Nick's right there somewhere. This is KTV Cribs. Welcome to my crib. He kind of seems like Daniel. Look, he looks like Daniel, right?
I told you, Rod. Oh, I
You
thought.
look like Daniel. Oh my, look at Ryan.
I do not know who Daniel is.
It's too late to apologize.
so you guys are future RAs or?
Not all of us.
I'm a CA.
CA?
Wait, I'm sorry, what were your guys' kids?
Oh, I'm Nick.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Wait, this is the guy we
Nick, I'm so sorry. Nick, I'm sorry. Let me help you. I legit spit my coffee out. Oh no. Nick, that was like a legit movie moment. Nick, I'm so sorry. It was like, I think I've said it before. If I'm drinking something, don't make me laugh because I'll spray it.
You were drinking it.
No, Nick. No, I'm talking to the vlog. Like, it wasn't your fault at all. Nick started talking about some guy from high school, and for some reason, I just, like, straight out, like, movie moment, like, sprayed, and everyone died. Nick, I'm so sorry. I literally sprayed all over. Nick, I'm so sorry. Just sing High School Musical.
Zac Efron actually started to sing. Bet on it, bet on it.
Okay, we just had a very, it's 3:40, it's like 3:50, it's basically 4 a.m. We had a very candid talk about a lot of things, but yeah, let's just say like it was yeah, it was a good conversation. I feel very close to these people now. Yeah, so we figured we need to sleep. What are we doing with our lives? Oh my gosh. All right, good night.